Luciana, I can understand 100% of something that a person says to me in English. Why can't I speak? Well, I'm gonna talk with you in this video about that. First of all, understand that listening is something that we do unconsciously, while speaking requires a mental effort. For me to communicate with a person in English, I have to formulate the sentence and ensure that the person that is listening to me can understand everything. And I have to do all of that at the same time that I'm dealing with the fear of failure. So I'm just terrified of making a mistake. That makes the process of speaking so much difficult. When we consider a child, when they are trying to learn how to speak a language, you're gonna notice that this child has to learn how to recognize the words before they start to speak. Initially, they may make mistakes or struggle to articulate their thoughts clearly. However, people often find these mistakes endearing. In this sense, they encourage the child to keep on trying to speak. But when it comes to ourselves, we are kind of mean because we don't consider ourselves as childs that are trying to learn something new. We just understand that just because we are grown-ups, we have to learn something really fast, but that's not how it works. It's really unfair because we don't believe that we have to comprehend the language before we start speaking. We just want to be great in something without even trying. But I believe, and I'm the proof of that with patience and perseverance, individuals can overcome the challenge of speaking and become more fluent over time. It's not really quickly. You're gonna have to spend a time practicing. Here are some tips, the best tips to do so. Hello friend, welcome to Christian channel of productivity. You thought that I forgot, right? I didn't forgot. Often we remain into the beginner or intermediate level in English just because we are too lazy to practice. Unfortunately, we don't want to put in effort and we don't understand that this is something that you're not gonna learn as quickly as you want. To transition from merely understanding what someone is talking in English into effectively communicating in English, practice is essential. Please listen to me. It's essential. There are various ways so you can practice, including reading out loud, speaking to someone of your family or friends that already know how to speak English, or maybe practicing with yourself. There are several videos in my channel where I give you tips to improve your speaking. But the question is, pay attention in this, please. Have you followed all the tips that I've given to you? Or have you simply chose the ones that is easier for you just because you're being lazy? I know this is strong, but I needed to tell you this because sometimes we want to learn by a miracle. We just want to learn, oh, I want to speak English, but we don't practice. How on earth a person is gonna learn if they don't practice? It doesn't make any sense. Come on. Speech errors. Well, when you're trying to learn, you're gonna face this horrible challenge. However, it's important to persist despite the errors, because this is the pathway to learning. Do you remember that a child learns their mother tongue by making mistakes and we all think it's very cute? Let's come back to this and try to apply this in your learning process, okay? Please don't you worry excessively about making mistakes. It doesn't matter. Concentrate on effectively communicating your ideas and developing fluency. You know, on Discord, when I'm talking with a little group that it's of my subscribers that want to talk with me in English, if you want to talk with me in English, go to my Discord. I often notice that people are terrified of making mistakes. This is insane. It's not like they can't speak or to remember the words. It's just that they're so worried and so preoccupied about making mistakes, and this just makes them freeze. It's crazy. They are able to speak correctly, but they don't give themselves time to try to do that. Mistakes are a natural part of the process process. So focus on fluency over mistakes. It's essential to cultivate the habit of exposing yourself. Luciana, what does that mean? What? How am I supposed to do that? Well, let me tell you how. Exposing yourself doesn't mean that you have to expose intimate things about you. The idea is to show your English to the world, facing the idea of embarrassing yourself. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult. I went without social media for 5 months, and when I come back to produce content, I get so impressed. Because before 5 months ago, I wasn't able to upload anything on my Instagram because I was like, what are people gonna think about me? Like, they're gonna make fun of me or something. But when I got exposed in my YouTube channel, I understood that it was possible to get exposed in other medias. Again, I'm not saying to you that you have to talk about things that are really intimate. I'm just saying that you don't have to care about what someone is gonna think about you, you know? It doesn't matter. So my final tip is for you to create an Instagram, TikTok, YouTube channel, I don't know. Just create something to talk about things that you are interested in. We're gonna talk about it in English. In a few videos back, I said to you that it would be amazing for you to record yourself to identify your errors and learn from it. This goes beyond simply recording yourself. You're gonna expose yourself to the world, you're gonna expose your English, and you're gonna force yourself to get better and better. You're gonna force yourself because you're gonna know that are people around you that are accompanying your progress. And if you don't have any progress, they're gonna judge you. I know this seems kind of sick, but if social media's pressure can make you learn English, well, let's do it. Let's do it. Luciana, but what should I talk about? Well, anything you like. If you want to talk about games, shows, books, you can talk about the thing that happened in your job last week. You can talk about simple things that you would share with friends. And to be honest to you, I think the best platform to do this is TikTok because it's very intimate. Apparently everyone cares. You know, it's interesting because there's no judgment. No one's there to judge you. They just there to out of curiosity. My god. Curiosity. Oh my. Let me see how I can say this word because I don't know.
Curiosity.
Curiosity. They are there out of curiosity. That's what you're getting. Yeah, never mind. Just go to TikTok or someplace else to talk with people in English and develop yourself. A habit is something that you do regularly and you don't think about it. So keep repeating what I've said in this video and in all my videos where I talk about tips to learn English until it becomes natural and for sure you'll reach fluency. If you want to know a few more tips to learn how to speak in English, I'm gonna put this video in here so you can check it out. I see you in the next one and remember, you are loved. Bye! Go check it out.